Patal Lok. No doubt it created an interest and also built up an expectation through its trailer. But did it live up to that expectation? Let's check it out. Here we are on my channel Decoding Films, giving a shot at reviewing Patal Lok. Sanjeev Mehra, played by Neeraj Kabi, an honest, high-profile journalist, has an attack on his life, and all the attackers are arrested. This follows a brief investigation by police officer Hathiram Chaudhary, played by Jaideep Ahlawat, who is desperate to have a high-profile case, which could give him a chance in an otherwise low-profile career. The investigation then unfolds the dark history of attackers, the world where they come from, the larger motive behind the incident, and some big shots who have the power to influence the masses with it. Right from the first dialogue, Hathiram clearly describes the pre-existing class system in society, and which also sets the tone for the show. Swargalok, the elite English-speaking class of the country, who decide everything about the majority. Dharti Lok, the aspirational middle class who are seeking an opportunity to create a sense of pride within themselves by the work they do, so that it doesn't turn into a mere survival practice. Patal Lok, people who are born in such vulnerable conditions that they have only two choices, either to succumb to the brutal world around them by losing their soul, or to become a monster who doesn't have a place in society. A life with self-esteem is out of question here. In its entire run, the show brilliantly captures all of these worlds. The world of Sanjeev Mehra, which has power-hungry media tycoons, greedy businessmen, and diplomats. Men who have power to influence the mindset of majority. It is cleverly portrayed how these people use this power by ensuring their personal benefits and also retaining it for the system to work. The world of Hathiram, which in this context are all the policemen. His concocted relationship with his wife and son represents the dissatisfaction which he has with his own life, the internal battle that he is fighting for the sense of achievement in his life, and the world around him, which is of his seniors, who despite being in position of power, are just cogs in a wheel, which is run by people of Swargalok. Some young officers like Imran Ansari, played by an impressive Ishwaq Singh, who are aspiring for bigger administrative positions to change the situation, also can't stop themselves from being a victim of pre-existing biases in the society. And the world of Hathoda Tyagi, played by Abhishek Banerjee. People who are born in such extremist societies, which are fueled by pre-existing biases like class and power, where you don't have any right to live with self-esteem if you are one of those underprivileged, where anything and everything is only for those whose ancestors have been ruling from centuries, where machineries such as police and law have given up. This land has a law of its own. And thus, if you rebel to such a system, you are either killed or you turn into a monster. This is where all four of our attackers come from. Each of their backstory is dark and presents the reality of these Mufasal towns in India. The construct of Patal Lok is such that it produces such insects who find no place in society, and that's why their fate is decided by equally bigger parasites from their own world, who give them a sense of purpose. This series is a performance gold. Every character played by its cast is real and authentic. I'm just mentioning a few. Gul Panag as Hathiram's wife is very original and appealing. Neeraj Kabi and Jaideep Ahlawat had lived those characters on screen and fully justified their part. The way Abhishek Banerjee uses his eyes and body to create a character is sheer brilliance. Having few lines in the entire series has only added to his advantage, and this also stands true for its entire secondary cast. The spine of the show is Sudeep Sharma and his team. How they molded reality with fiction and created a fascinating world. The show presents a lot of things which is relevant in today's climate, like the state of media, the kind of compromised journalism which we see today, the level of polarization which is constantly growing within our minds, and a society which creates people of Patal Lok, mostly to execute the crime which are designed inside their own minds. It also borrows many things from our ancient writings such as Mahabharata and Ramayana, in several symbolic scenes and impressive dialogues. The directors Avinash Arun and Prosit Roy, with cinematographer Saurabh Goswami, have done a phenomenal job in creating such visuals and performances. The choice of those locations in remote towns of Punjab and Chitrakoot and the way they have been captured adds to the variety of the show. I especially liked the way the chase sequences were executed. The pace drops in the middle, especially between 4th and 5th episode. It gets back on track as soon as you get a sense of it. But remember, Patal Lok is not a typical series which runs on clickbait. It tries to pull you into this world to get a sense of it, and here it succeeds in doing that. Finally, Patal Lok is a show that captures what goes behind all these three worlds it mentioned in the beginning in the most authentic way. It gives you a sense of the world in which we are presently living without taking any favors to a particular side or ideology. It is dark, uncanny, but a thrilling experience at the same time. And here I would like to quote my favorite dialogue from the series. ये सिस्टम भी ना, चाहे दूर से कितना भी सड़ा गला लगे, पर अंदर घुस के देखो तो ये एक वेल ऑयल मशीनरी की तरह है, जहाँ हर पुर्जे को पता है कि उसे क्या करना है. You can fully invest your time in the series, and I assure you that it will be worth it.